As the previous video, I showed you the top 10 mythical creatures in the Philippines and some want another video of this topic. If you don't watch that yet, you can check it out down the description below. So without further ado, here it is. 10 mythical creatures in the Philippines. Part 2. Number 10. Bertiebot. The Bertiebot is a vengeful spirit. These spirits are blamed as the cause of the fatal nocturnal disease called nightmare or sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome. A Bertiebot takes the form of a huge, old, fat creature that resides in trees. They punish people who cut the tree to where they dwell. The Bertiebot migrates into holes found in the posts and gets particularly cranky when someone dares to sleep near it. The Bertiebot will transform and sit on the chest of its victim until he suffocates. The only way to escape her is to press hardly the thumb toe of that human sleeping on it. Number 9. Bertiebot. An undead monster that steals corpses whether it is in a funeral or grave and feeds on them. It has a strong sense of smell for dead human bodies. It also has claws and teeth sharp enough to rip the clothing of the dead. Since it eats nothing but corpses, it has a foul breath. Once this monster has spotted and eaten the corpse, it will leave the trunk of a banana tree in the coffin, creating an illusion of the stolen body to trick people. Number 8. Sigbin. A crossbreed between goat, dog, and kangaroo said to suck blood out of its victims from shadows. The Sigbin are usually invisible to its victims, but the humans can usually tell a Sigbin's presence from its strong and very unpleasant smell. This creature resembles that of a hornless goat, and is connected to the aswang as a type of familiar, not so much a similar creature. Number 7. Starina. Starina is a legendary aquatic creature with the head and upper body of a female human and a tail of a fish. Mermaids appear in the folklore of many cultures worldwide, including the Near East, Europe, Africa, and Asia. They attract fishermen and tourists. Sireninas are reportedly often seen ashore by fishermen, especially in the towns bordering the Pacific Ocean. Number 6. Chocoy. A sea creatures with fish-like bodies and long, green tentacles that drown mortals. They are mermen, sea creatures that have a human form and scale bodies. It is the male counterpart of the sirena. The lower extremities of a Philippine merman can either be a fishtail or scaled legs and webbed feet. They could also have long, green tentacles. They drown mortals for food. They have gill slits, are color brown or green, and have scaly skin, comparable to that of a fish. Number 5. Is a giant cyclops in Philippine folklore. This giant is described as is always laughing. The literal meaning of the name means to giggle. Having a humanoid shape, it has large teeth which are always showing, and its upper lip covers its face when it is thrown back. 2 long tusks project from the side of its mouth. The cyclops' only eye is found in the middle of its forehead, but this is compensated by its strong sense of hearing. It has also displays unusual strength. Number 4. Diwata. Diwata or Encantada is an environmental spirit with the ability to take on human form, or forest spirits. Mostly females who dwells in trees, mountains, seas, etc., also believed to be gods or demigods. These spirits were invoked ritually for positive crop growth, health, and fortune. However, they were also considered to be able to incur illness or misfortune if not given proper respect. They were said to reside in large trees and were understood as the guardian spirits of nature, casting blessings or curses upon those who brought benefits or harm to the forests and mountains. Number 3. Encanto. Encanto have good-looking, taller than ordinary humans. They live in large trees. A male Diwata is coined as Encanto, but they are a totally different race. They are believed to be malevolent and physically attractive, having light-colored hair and fangs. It resides primarily near the sea or any body of water. It is customary for Filipino fishermen to offer meat and other delicacies to the Encanto by throwing them into the sea, after a day's bountiful catch. Number 2. Kanaka. Kanaka is a three-hooded spirit that knocks on your door, which signals that someone will die the other day after. One of them resembles that of a female, and the other two looks like old people. There's one point in time when residents of Luzon and Visayas painted white cross or write across using a white chalk on their doors to scare or to ward off these trio. And number 1. Wak-wak. Wak-wak is assumed to grab humans at night as its prey. It also can fly. It likes to hunt in the rural areas of the Philippines. The wak-wak has no ability to separate its torso from its body. Some people believe that it is a night bird that belongs to a witch. The wak-wak makes a sound by flapping its wings while flying. The sound that it produced is typically linked to the presence of a vampire or ghost or monster. The wak-wak's sound also indicates that it is searching for victims. When the sound is loud, it means that it is far from you. If not, then it is near you and ready to attack. The wak-wak rips and maims its victims and then feeds on their hearts. The old folks describe the wak-wak as creatures with long sharp talons and a pair of wings just like bats. Its talons or claws are used in slashing its victims in order to retrieve their hearts.